The Sapporo Titans are going to be at the Memphis Kings. After Memphis is coming off another tough loss to the Mississippi Rail Raiders, going to be looking to bounce back tonight, in which I think they definitely will. No question about that. The team looked brilliant last game against the Rail Raiders. They've done a lot of great things. I'm looking for that momentum that they had to carry over. I'm actually looking for a curve stump here tonight, as TLK will refer to it, and we're going to get underway as Caitlin Catawise is going to return this kick to about the 35-yard line. Here comes your Memphis Kings offense, led by quarterback Skinny Sloan. Play action pass right here, right off the bat, and finds Caitlin Catawise wide open, and that's going to be a touchdown. First play, first drive. Memphis Kings go up early, guys, and I look to see a lot of that tonight. I really do, as Pablo puts up the extra point, and it is good. Memphis Kings take a very early lead right here, 7-0. Going to see a lot of that, guys. There's no doubt about it. This Sapporo team can't hold a candle to this Memphis Kings team. So let's see how this is going to go. Let's see how this defense is going to come out. Let's see if they can make as big an impact as the offense has made on the first play, as Sapporo is going to hand it off right there, and it's just going to be met after about a two-yard gain on that first play for Sapporo. So they're going to come out in a shotgun formation here, and it's just going to be a pass drop by McBotterson, bringing up a 3rd and long right here at the 23. They're going to play action pass it right here as McBotterson sees a man on the corner on the sideline, and he just overthrows him. So that's going to be a quick 3-and-out right here from the Memphis Kings. And guys, I'm telling you, this team is very good. Even after that loss last week, it was very promising, man. And you know, I liked those guys were able to keep their heads up. But man, it was a tough loss. And Skinny Sloan doesn't find anybody downfield, so he's going to take a sack right there for a 4-yard loss. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley right there on the next play. Going to pick up just about a 1 yard after you take away the yards lost. Going to pitch it out to him right here as he makes it up to about the 45-yard line. So that's going to bring out the punt team after a quick 3-and-out for the Memphis Kings. So Sapporo Titans are able to get a stop. So let's see what this offense can do, as a good kick by Pablo. Pablo puts Sapporo at their 19-yard line. Quick little pitch out here as he's going to be met in the backfield by Benjamin Clawhauser, one of the leaders right here of this Memphis Kings defense. He just stuffs the man in the backfield as McBotterson is going to take a shot, and it's going to be right in. That was about quadruple coverage, if I do say so myself. A lot of Kings jerseys was in that vicinity, so that was a dangerous pass right there by McBotterson, as that's going to bring another 3-and-out right here, as Sapporo is going to come out to kick with the punt team on the field. Memphis is going to return this. It's going to be Greg Gase, and he's going to take it to about the 45-yard line. Let's see if this Memphis Kings offense can get something going right here. Skinny Sloan comes out under center. He's going to step back right here, sees a man over the middle. That's going to be Dogwood Maple, as he picks up a big first down right there for a 16-yard gain. Love to see that Skinny Sloan and Dogwood Maple connection as he finds a man out of the backfield, but he probably should have just dropped that one, as that's going to bring up a 6-yard loss right there for the Memphis Kings. So Skinny Sloan's going to step back again as he finds a man. I think that was James Cody. I want to say, not 100% sure, but that was a drop pass right there. Huge drop right there. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. And Saquon Barkley is going to pick up plenty of yards. So that's going to set up the Pablo field goal right here. And his kick is up, and it's good as Pablo sinks a 40-yarder. Pablo is a good kicker in this league. So I expect him to make those. I think that kick right there would have been good from at least 50 or 50 plus. So great kick right there by Pablo, as the Memphis Kings are going to go up right here 10-0. So Sapporo is going to come out right here, got a split back shotgun formation. McBotterson is going to step back, finds a man, and he's just going to be gobbled up right there after a short 1-yard pickup. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for Sapporo. They're going to step back. Finds a McBotterson over the middle. Great pass right there for a first down, as he throws a complete dot over the middle. McBotterson under pressure right there as he just throws the ball away, rightfully so, as he had a man that was coming right for him. as he's just able to escape the sack. He's going to play action pass right here on the next drive. Has a man over the middle, and it's caught for another Sapporo first down. So after the first quarter, guys, the Memphis Kings are leading 10-0 over the Sapporo Titans. But the Sapporo Titans are driving down the field as McBotterson finds a man, and that's going to be another great pickup of 7 yards. Put him at the 35 with a second and 3 right here. They're going to hand it off. Has plenty of blockers, and he's just going to be 8 up at the line of scrimmage right there. So 3rd and 3 right here. Let's see if Sapporo can convert, and they do not, as he is 8 up in the backfield. I think that was I'm not sure exactly who that was. I had to look at the replay, but what a play is. Oh, man, that could have been dangerous as Grady Gates couldn't get the punt, couldn't return the punt cleanly as he muffs it a bit. But luckily, they're able to knock the ball out of bounds as that's going to be Skinny Sloan finding Ja Boob over there as it looks to seem as Skinny Sloan has pretty much made his case for the starting quarterback permanently. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't talked to Joe Burrow about that. But Skinny Sloan has taken the snaps the last few weeks as he finds a man wide open. That's going to be Saquon Barkley. Gets a block. He's going to be at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. And that's going to be a touchdown right there from Skinny Sloan, finding Saquon Barkley out of the backfield for a huge Memphis Kings touchdown. And Pablo with the kick bounces off the upright, and the referees give the signal. It is good. 17-0 as your Memphis Kings are starting to lay the smackdown on the Sapporo Titans. Don't expect much more out of this game, guys. Next week we will have a better game. Going to switch a few things up. Haven't told the guys about this yet, but they're going to play it's going to be 2 more bot teams that I'm going to throw into the rotation. There's going to be some mystery teams, so not going to talk too much about it. Going to kind of be like a surprise type of thing, but the competitive level will go up next week for this team before their very last game against the Mississippi Railroaders. I think both teams could use it, but after a week like last week, I think both teams could use a down week after having to play each other and beat up on each other the way they did last game. And not sure if you guys saw that last game, but it was an absolute nail-biter as Skinny Sloan finds Saquon Barkley again out of the backfield, and that's going to bring up a first down at the 2-minute warning as Memphis Kings come out right here in the 5 wide receiver set as he takes a shot down the field. That's Caitlin Catawise, brings it down right there, and they're going to be in a red zone situation at the 7. Pitch out right here to Saquon Barkley as he picks up a few yards, and Memphis Kings are looking to put the ball in the end zone here on another drive as he finds Dogwood Maple right there for a short flat, and that's going to be a touchdown. And Skinny Sloan was throwing all over the Titans right now. Pablo up with the extra point. That is good. 24-0. Memphis Kings are up over Sapporo Titans. So back to what I was saying about the competitive level. Next week, I'm going to add a couple of more bot teams. These bot teams are going to be a little bit better than what you see with these bot teams. I want to give these guys a more competitive look next week. So make sure to tune in for that. But today we're just going to be pad statting as we're looking. Guys are going to be able to pad stats and make their case for best wide receiver and best quarterback and who leads the league in what category. So hopefully some guys can get their stats up. As Sumi 2 right there has a big tackle for a loss at the line of scrimmage, just behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring out another 3 and out right here. So let's see if Memphis can maybe take a shot down the field. There's a short kick right there by McBotterson. It's going to be fielded by Gase just at the 28 as Skinny Sloan's going to come out under center, and he's going to play action pass it right here, play action fake right there to Saquon Barkley, and Dogwood Maple is going to take it to about the 50. About 20 seconds left and counting down right here. They're going to give it to Saquon Barkley as he makes it to about the 46-yard line as time is winding down. So I think Memphis isn't going to. Okay, they may take a shot as he has a man that's Caitlin Catawise, and he gets tackled right at the at the 23, and that's going to bring up a Pablo kick. So let's see if Pablo can knock this one down. The kick is up. The kick is good. Another 40-yarder from Pablo. Great night from him. So, guys, at the half, your Memphis Kings are going to lead 27-0. Let's go ahead and get this second half underway, as this game is just going to be a complete blowout, as you guys may can tell. So let's just keep this thing going. Guys, remember to tune in later tonight. This is the first time we've done this, airing these ball games on a Friday night, as we're going to be playing right before the major leagues play tonight, as McBotterson picks up a couple blocks. Great block right there by McBotterson for a huge gain right there to set the Sapporo Titans up at the 50. And on the next play, he just gets absolutely stuffed. But that was a great play to set them up in some good, decent field position as they come out under center. Takes a shot down the field and finds a man right there. So that's going to set up another Sapporo Titans first down, as they're looking to turn things around a little bit. Let's see if this Memphis Kings defense can get a stop, as McBotterson overthrows a man. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 right here. They come out in a single back set. Going to play action pass it right here. Has a man, but he throws it into coverage right there. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 on the next play. Comes out under center. He steps back in the pocket, looking for a man. He's under pressure. Has a guy, and he finds him. And that's going to set up another first down right here for the Sapporo Titans. Great job right there under pressure, finding a man, looking at his check down guy. Finds him wide open, and he's able to pick up the first down. So Sapporo moving the ball right here on this Memphis Kings defense. Let's see if they still use that bend, don't break, as they tackle a man right there in the backfield. That was Michael Wilson, the defensive end, right there on the stop. Right there, so great play by him, as McBotterson is going to keep throwing that. He's going to keep throwing that flat route, and it works again. But that's going to be just short of the first down. But that's going to be a 4th and 2 as they bring out the kicking team right here. The field goal is going to be up, and it's going to be no good. Bounces right off the goal post for out. So the Memphis Kings are still pitching a shutout as of now, as Skinny Sloan is setting up in the pistol set, pitches it out to Saquon Barkley, as he's able to gain a few yards right there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, and it's going to be Skinny Sloan looking for a man, and he has Saquon Barkley, and he just drops the ball. So that's going to be a quick 3 and out right there from the Memphis Kings. Sapporo getting a stop, and Pablo's going to get a great kick right here. And it's going to be McBotterson on the return. He's going to get it to about the 40-yard line. So let's see if this Memphis Kings can get another big stop right here, as we are late into the 3rd quarter with just over a minute left. And, guys, this is what we expect from the Memphis Kings. I mean, they're an elite team. Sapporo can't match up to them. So this is what we expect. This is what you should expect to see, these kind of blowouts. These games aren't as fun to watch as the ones from last week. But oh my gosh, as Michael Wilson right there with the beautiful spin move, as they just absolutely crush McBotterson in the backfield for a huge sack. So great play right there to get them another stop. And that's going to bring this Memphis Kings offense back on the field. It's going to be a pitch out right here to Saquon Barkley after about a 5-yard pickup right there. And, guys, that's going to end the 3rd quarter as Memphis Kings is up 27-0. And let's just see if they're going to keep their foot on the gas. And they hand it off to Saquon Barkley as he puts one man in the rinse cycle with a nice spin move, bringing up a 3rd and short. They line up in the goal line set. It's just going to be a fake as he throws it out to Saquon Barkley after the play action pass. So that was actually a nice play. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. That's something we haven't seen from him a lot of this year, as McBotterson's going to get the interception. So Skinny Sloan is going to throw a 4th quarter interception, something that's been all too familiar for this Memphis Kings team. Even though we could call this garbage time, you don't want to see those interceptions thrown right there, as that's almost going to be intercepted right there by Clawhauser, but it's just dropped, bringing up a 2nd and 10 right here for the Sapporo Titans, as he's going to take another shot, and he keeps throwing it in the great coverage. Let's just give this Memphis Kings defensive secondary a round of applause for that. They've been stifling in this second half so far, and with it being 4th and 10 And Sapporo down. They're just going to go for it right here. They come out in an empty set. McBotterson takes a shot. Has a man wide open, and he drops the ball. So that's going to give the Memphis Kings back the football right here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. They're just going to pitch out to Barkley, as he's just going to be able to pick up just about a yard right there. So let's look for them to kind of milk this clock. They're just going to hand it off to Barkley again, and McBotterson's going to eat him up after just about a couple yards of gain. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Another handoff to Barkley, and he's going to be same result. 1 yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a quick 3 and out. 4th and 6 is Pablo. Pablo comes out for the punt. Nice punt right there. It's going to go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So let's see if Sapporo can get in the end zone, or let's see if this Memphis Kings defense is going to pitch a shutout tonight, as McBotterson finds a man up the field. So that's going to bring up a 1st down at the 37 right here, as we are now at the 2-minute warning. So Kings, I'm going to challenge you guys, man. Let's make sure we can get a shutout right here. And he's going to find a McBotterson for another 1st down, as McBotterson is 16 of 31 for 172 yards today. So really struggling, as this Memphis Kings defense is doing a good job, but gives up another 1st down right there with a complete pass over the middle from McBotterson. So let's see how they're going to come out right here, as he finds a man in the flats, and it's going to be another completion. So once again, we see the Memphis Kings in a bend don't break type of situation, as they come out, find that flats again. So you would think Memphis Kings need to adjust a little bit for that flat, because that's been eating them up today. There it is again, that flat play right there, where they're just eating up those quick curls and slants and outs to the outside. I mean to the flats right there, and there it is again. I think they need to bump down their coverage and kind of play a little press right here, or just go to a cover 2. Just a little 5-yard cover 2. It's going to be another. Oh, he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. It's going to be a 4th and 1. So let's see if Memphis can do their thing and get a stop right here on 4th and very short, as if McBotterson takes a shot. And look at that. That's going to be Greg Gase for the interception. So that's going to seal the game, guys, right there. And they're just going to hand it off to the fullback right there, McBotterson, as he's right there playing the opposite side, running back or fullback, the number 2 guy. And they're just going to let this clock run down, guys. So that's going to be it. That's going to be a 27-0, just absolute thumping Memphis Kings over Sapporo Titans. I'm your host, Zelly Cummins, guys. Let's go ahead very quickly. Let's look at these stats. Skinny Sloan, 12 for 15, 269 yards, 3 touchdowns. Let's go ahead and see team leaders. Saquon Barkley, 12 touches, 46. He had 5 catches, 95 yards, a touchdown. Caitlin Catawise, 3 catches, 126 and a touchdown. Dogwood Maple, 3 catches, 41 and a touchdown. You got Greg Gase, 4 tackles, 1 interception. You got Jerry Thomas with 7 tackles. You got Gergo Gase with 2 tackles and a sack. You got Callum Yoden with 5 tackles, and Benjamin Clawhauser with 4 tackles. Guys, that's going to be it. Stay tuned, as we're going to have the Mississippi Red Raiders over against the Czechia Binaries on this next game.